What's happening, everybody? Suburban Hiker. It's been a while, but I am here and I am kicking rocks at the Charles C. DEAM Wilderness, part of the Hoosier National Forest here in Indiana. I'm going to do a couple day overnighter solo camp. It's almost 3 in the afternoon. I left the house this morning at 7:30. Didn't know exactly where I was going, how to get here. I googled Hoosier National Forest. I saw that from my house in northern Indiana, go south on 31, take I-465, go around Indianapolis, get on I-69 south. That's one of the funny numbers. It took me to the headquarters, which is in Bedford. I talked to them, they sent me up here. It's dispersed camping. You just drive around, find a spot that's been camped in before. I'll explain all that. Anyhow, I have just a few hours, about 4 hours before it starts getting dark. But I gotta get camp set up, and I have to get firewood prepped and ready to cook. I haven't decided whether I'll use the rain fly or not. I have it attached in the back and flipped up. It's not supposed to rain. However, it has been getting very cool. It's the first Monday in October. So it's getting pretty chilly. Getting down to the mid 50s, low 50s. This is rated 20 to 30 degree Fahrenheit. That's probably -2 in Cornelius, or whatever they use up in Canada. I'm gonna get this opened up, thrown in, so it can start lofting itself, get some fluff to it. There we go. This weather is absolutely gorgeous, especially for October. Today's a high of like 84, 83. It's supposed to be this way for the next 2 or 3 days. Here's a nice little tripod. Look at that little camp stool. It's perfect. Most of this gear we bought at Bass Pro Shop. Bought it several years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. The granddaughter and I. One thing led to another. We didn't get to use any of it together. We used the tent a couple times, but that was in the backyard. But that was fun. Well, there you go. I think I'm done with the wood processing. It's approximately, well, I don't even have to approximate. I can tell you it's 5:02. So last night when I was at home in South Bend, that's where I live, it was dark at 7:35. So I have about 2.5 hours. I think I have a Mountain House dehydrated chicken and rice dinner. I'll probably get a small fire going and have that for dinner tonight. And then I'll save the steak. I brought a steak, green pepper, onion, potatoes. I'll save that for tomorrow. And of course for breakfast I brought bacon and eggs. Anyhow, this is what I have for tonight. Adventure meals. Chicken fried rice. Gonna boil up some water, get the fire going. It'll be dark here inside of 2 hours. Let's get this party started. Look at that. Got some birch bark. Fire starter. Birch bark works great. Brought that from home. Let's get some more of that. There we go. Fire prep. The small stuff on there, the twigs. Get that going. Looks like a fire, huh? Let's get some smaller stuff on here. Smells fantastic. Couldn't tell you what kind of wood it is though. I think it's a Rubian red dream wood. I don't know what that is. I just made that up. That's not real wood. Get some air in there. Well, folks, that is just about it for today. I'm going to sit here, enjoy the fire. It's getting dark. It's just right around 8 o'clock. Actually, it already got dark. I'm just going to wrap it up, wait for this fire to dwindle down, enjoy the sound of the bugs. We'll check in tomorrow in the morning. Of course, first thing in the morning, I'm going to have to process some wood so I can make coffee. Because without coffee, I'm not doing anything. Anyhow, we'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everybody. There's the tent. Today's day 2 Yeah, I just woke up a little bit ago, crawled out, did a few things, and now, oh, the sun's coming up. That look wonderful. I slept horrible last night. I'll talk about that here in a little bit. I have to get wood together so I can make some coffee. I don't speak well without the coffee. I don't play well without coffee. I'll check in once I get some coffee going. Well, there you go. Cheers. The first time using the percolator. Worked out great. Coffee is amazing. Still my first cup. It's about 9:30. I checked weather. It got down to about 55 degrees last night. It's currently 60. I'm plenty warm, especially after getting firewood together. Did not sleep well last night. Largely, I just couldn't fall asleep. My brain wouldn't shut off. I drank a lot of coffee when I got to the site last night, and I had a bottle of Mountain Dew. I usually don't have Mountain Dew once a year. It was 12:30 before I finally went to sleep, or fell asleep. I went to sleep at 8 shortly thereafter. I finally just got up and sat out here in the moonlight, and that was simply amazing. I am very glad I did that. My eyes adjusted to the dark. I could see very well. I didn't start a fire. I had my headlamp with me in case I needed to, walk around the site. The owls, that was tremendous to hear the owls. There are probably, I could hear 3 or 4 of them in different areas of the woods. And this forest is massive, just thousands of acres. I'm not sure how many. So I'm in the Hoosier National Forest near the DEAM Wilderness. You can Google that for acreage and whatnot. Once I fell asleep, and I went to sleep pretty quick when I laid back down at 12:30, and I slept through until 7:30 nonstop. I don't remember waking up. I don't remember stirring. It was a fantastic night of sleep. For now, I'm just going to sit around the site, have a pot of coffee to drink, collect my thoughts, plan my day. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to hike or if I'm going to just do some bushcrafting projects. I might just sit here all day. I don't know. I'll check back in with you guys a little later as something develops. I am just out exploring the woods. There's a little trail leads off from my campsite, although I don't think it's an established trail. I'm not sure. Coming across, I have deadfall here. Let me climb over this. Seems to end here at the tree. Let me spin this around, show you what's going on. Just have woods, wilderness, forest. Of course, I am not out here necessarily to hike trails. The whole point of this trip was to just be out in nature. Backpack, that'll be another day. I just wanted to go camping, be out in the woods, seclusion, silence, quiet, calm, peace, serenity. A lot of birds, a lot of leaves falling. This is the first week of October. It's a light breeze. It's about 80 degrees. It's much hotter than I expected, but that's fine. I don't mind the heat at all. Anyhow, I'll continue to explore and see what's in my immediate vicinity. Drinking my coffee. I made a purchase. Bought myself a nice little knife. Oh yeah. Need a camp knife. Didn't have one. Just getting into all this kind of stuff. Back into it. I grew up doing this stuff, but a little 4-inch blade. Not a bad little knife. So I picked that up. I didn't have one. I have all kinds of tools from home that I usually use if I need something, but I just thought it was time to buy myself a knife. And this would be a starter knife. It's not really what I would want if I was going to go out into a survival situation. However, this would be better than having a stick if you needed a knife. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't eaten. I was going to make some bacon, but instead I think I'm going to throw this on because it's so late in the day. A little chunk of filet mignon. Let's get a little bit of that flame. Let's give this a flip. Oh, look at that. Yes. Now I'm going to put it over the flame. Oh, just to get that char. I'm going to go ahead and throw on some of this bacon too. Why not? A little sizzle. It'll slow cook. I brought I brought potato, I brought onion, I brought green pepper for this, but I don't feel like doing all that. I'm hungry all of a sudden, so I'm going to throw the steak on here, the bacon. I'm going to let that cook up. Give this steak a flip. It's got to be getting close. I like mine medium rare. Oh, that bacon looks good. A little bit of flame. The grease catches up. Oh, look at that. This bacon, oh my gosh, it smells so good. Look at this. I've never smelled bacon so good in my life. Look at that. Wow. Let's get a look at this steak here. Oh yeah, just about there. Let's put this about like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go. Hey, the battery died on my camera. So now I had to switch over to my phone. Hopefully that will work. I had not eaten yet today. It is currently 2 something. 2:20. Look at this bacon. Does it get any better than that? It's got the, ooh, look at that, the crisped edge from the fire, the flame. It's got a smoky flavor. Here's that steak. Came out perfect. I brought potatoes, green peppers, onion, but it just didn't feel like making all that. So I got the fire going and I made this. New knife works great. Very sharp. Let's see what this tastes like. I love a filet mignon. Oh wow. Are you kidding me? That's so good I could cry. Let's try this bacon. Such a smoky flavor. Oh wow. I can't even explain how good this is. Here we go. If I drop this, I'm going to be mad. Nope, not going to do that. It's a little, just a little more done than I usually care for, but anyhow, I'm going to eat my dinner and turn this camera off because I'm famished. Bye-bye. I just finished having steak and bacon for dinner. It was absolutely amazing. However, after eating that, now I'm ready for a nap. I thought I could crawl into the tent back there, but instead I got a hammock. I got it for my birthday. I haven't used it yet. I haven't opened it up. I think I'm gonna set it up. Set it up, take a nap. So, there it is. Let's see if it works. Let's see if I fall. Oh. Oh. This is fantastic. What's happening? It's about 6 o'clock in the evening on day 2 of my 2-nighter. Been a busy day, a lot of wood prep. Of course, a lot of exploring, hiking around. Made my steak dinner with bacon side. Got my hammock put up. Let's go look at that. Let me spin me around here. that was a pretty cozy little treat. I ended up napping for a while in there. It just wraps around the trees, hooks in here, carabiners, and of course you can move the carabiner up. There are different settings if you want to tighten it up, raise it up, whatever you want to do. Another cool little thing, it has a little pocket for your cell phones, whatever, drinks, cigarettes, whatever it is. And of course there's the tent. This is the site. It's a nice little site. My chair. So when I get tired of sitting on this stool, I sit in that chair because you can lean back. I'm glad I brought both of those. And then of course the stool. So the stool is a backpacker stool. It's tripod, folds up. Pretty handy, very comfortable. I was very surprised. Let me spin this around. Very surprised with how comfortable that is to sit on. So it's a nice investment, I think. Anyway, all that just to say, I'm not going to do a whole lot more today. Again, it's right around 6 o'clock. It's been getting dark at 7:30. You can see the sun is setting already. And still kind of warm. But I'm just going to sit around the camp. And then maybe once it gets darker, fire up a fire and do that. Well, here it is, the end of night 2. The fire has dwindled out. I just have some coals. And I am getting ready to call it a night myself. I'm hoping the owls will serenade me. There was a wonderful vocal display from them last night, 3 or 4 throughout the forest. It was just awesome. But yeah, just sat around the camp for the evening and had the fire and just enjoyed the silence and the solitude. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll probably just leave. I don't know if I'll do any camp coffee or not. I have about a 6-hour drive back north to get back to home. So we'll see what happens. Either way, good night.